Wow, what the hell? That's not... That doesn't look very good.
Hello, Dex. Finally, we meet. I hope you'll forgive me for not getting up and shaking your hand. Alas, behold the mighty Raycast.
You're taller than I expected. What the hell? I would pity you if I weren't so pissed right now. Well, understandable, but I'm so sorry. What have they done to you?
They have done to me nothing more than they have done to hundreds of others, Dex.
Why did you set me up? Why bring me here?
Some truths cannot be told. They must be faced. You had to see them, see me with your own eyes. And I knew too that they would not want you dead. Not before your intervention at Redwood Watts, and certainly not after. They would bring you here, to me.
He did manipulate us, and now Decker's dead, so let's rub that in a little. Decker died because of your lies, your manipulation.
I did warn you to come alone. I apologize for not anticipating Decker's loyalty to you. I regret his loss, and yours.
Are these clones of me? I'm not sure why we think that. I'm more under the impression that we're we're all sort of clones of something. But, you know, let's ask.
Consciousness circles about the self. Your mistake is a natural one. These clones were not created in your image, Dex. You and I are simply one of them, one of hundreds. All created in the image of one other, the mastermind behind all of this, the head of the complex, a woman they call the Crow.
So that confirms it pretty much. I have memories I wasn't made here, that's a fair point. So what the hell are you talking about?
Look at the others here, Dex. It's no struggle to comprehend, just a struggle to accept. You were created here. You are an artificial. Your mind was infused with Kether's seed, just like us all. You're an avatar of Kether, just like us all. Let me help you believe me. Dex, you went to a party with other children when you were 5. In the swimming pool, you upset a boy after pushing him off an inflatable toy. He hit you. You hit him harder. He left the toy to you.
How did you... I guess I can guess how, but how did you?
I see that memory implanted every day, Dex, or variations of it. An array of narratives for an array of affectations. Socialization, personality shaping. That one for self-protection instincts. I'm sorry, Dex, but what you believe is your childhood. It never really happened to you.
I guess that explains our rather unusual skill set that we have as a fairly young woman at the start of the game. We basically sort of emerged on the scene already complete and trained up through some sort of programming. It's too much. I can't take all this in.
You must.
Yeah, why are they doing this? Okay, but first, who is this crow woman?
Alas, we cross the fence of knowledge into the mists of speculation. The only certainty I possess is that the Crow is evil. Ruling an organizational network as insidious as the complex, permitting this. Domination, control, power. Vileness such as this always stems from the vileness of one. The Crow is real. The Crow is living. But who she is, or where, I cannot say. For the moment, I cannot say.
For the moment, I cannot say. So is he withholding information again, as per usual? So why are they doing this?
For as long as humankind could choose to connect to cyberspace, it could also choose not to. This choice meant freedom, and it meant that Kether could only ever observe humankind, never fully control it. And yet, if the complex create humans who are forever connected. We clones, at least those of us like you who can live among humans, breed with them. We are humanity's next step. But when the complex control Kether, it will be a step into chains.
So what does that mean exactly for Kether? Is he now actually in line with them, or are they just trying to bring him back under control? What about the GSV-2? Why did the complex need it?
Does, Dex. They still need the GSV-2, and I fear your work, our work, to sabotage the system has only delayed what must surely one day still happen. When the complex activate GSV-2, they will control Kether, just as they always plan to do. Not only will they see everything, they will have the means to control every clone. And in the dawn of the post-human, that means every one.
So that means Kether for the moment is still, for lack of a better word, like having free will or independence. This is a lot to take in.
That I can understand. If you have more questions, ask, but we are running short of time. Once they find you have escaped...
Well, how did you end up like this exactly?
There is no end distinct from my beginning. I was created here, just like you. But created when their techniques were crude. You are an incarnation of their successes, I of their failures. My generation never left these halls, and I alone was kept alive within them to be probed, injected, vivisected. I could never tell them how much I felt during the operations. Risk losing what I cannot lose. My freedom. While many others died, I was kept alive. My neurochemical activity was a source of curiosity, a subject for tests, a live benchmark, if you will. I do not know who was the luckier, myself or my siblings whom they let die.
Whew, damn, that's not a cheery thought. So basically they don't know that Raycast is Raycast. At least that's what he's leading us to believe, and he is using his position to stay connected in cyberspace, and that's his freedom, while they're basically messing around with his body. And that's quite an interesting concept there. So you've never left this room at all?
Oh, but I have traveled everywhere. When only your mind is free to wander, you find every freedom you can. My brain was connected to cyberspace the instant I was born. That is my only world, my only real world.
Yeah, understood. Well, what's your plan now? How do I get out of here?
We need to put an end to all of this, Dex. This research cannot be allowed to continue. Too much wrong, too much power. These abominations cannot be allowed to live.
The old quest giver question. First you tell me that I am a we, and then that I should kill them.
Dex, we are built to be controlled. We may feel like we are human, but even that sense is implanted. Our very consciousness is artificial.
But we have free will. I've made choices. It was my choices that led me here.
Is it so hard to imagine that when Kether falls to the complex, you will continue to think that way, even as you continue to be controlled? Dex, there are no choices in the future they are creating. Our very existence is a danger to humanity. When Kether is taken, we will be too controllable, as will all our future generations. Now the clones you saw on your way here are not even conscious, not alive yet. They are still being manufactured. This is what needs to be done. You must access the mainframe, and from there disable the clone's life support system. This will trigger an emergency state across the whole facility, unlocking the submarine pods and giving you your escape. It is right. You, I, and a handful of others will be all that remains of their research.
Okay, so... kill everyone and then... I wonder if it stops there. I mean, that definitely, like he says, it leaves a handful of others and Dex and Raycast. Does that mean they all have to sort of self-destruct? Won't it kill you too?
My life support functions are on an entirely different network. I shall continue.
Well, I'm not really comfortable doing this, is a fair point, but I think we're seeing the necessity of doing it, so we'll do our best.
Good, Dex. You are doing what must be done. Now, in order to reach the mainframe, you'll have to hack into the Overseer's computer. A man called Hammond. I believe you've met him. You must make sure he does not escape. If we bring him to justice, bring him and his work before the eyes of the world, make him confess, show everyone what he has been doing here, the complex will lose their grip on the world. Their mask of lies will at last fall. Hammond, he is the key to ending this sickness. Now, go back to the main elevator. I'll enable access to the upper floors. Good luck, Dex.
I see. Well, it definitely looks like we're approaching the end here. And that's quite the revelation. Let's see if our quest update has actually maybe presented us with a bit of a better summary than I could give it. I finally met Raycast. He, she, it is one of the first generation experiment conducted here. His body only an arrangement of cables and tissues. Poor creature. He explained that the clones are created after a woman called the Crow, the head of the complex. Oh, so the Crow is actually the original for the clones? And I am one of them. All of the clones are infused with Kether and then monitored all their lives, which is cut short once the complex are done with them. Us. He told me to reach the mainframe and limit all the clones, purge this hellish place. But first I'll have to capture Hammond, the overseer of the facility. It's the only way to stop the research and show the world what's really happening here. Oh, so Hammond... capture... then we have to... we're not even getting to kill him. I'm disappointed again. But I can see the necessity. So if I understood him correctly, we need to make our way to the... what was it? The place... the other... oh, I think this is the wrong way actually. The elevator, and then take it up a level or two. I think it was this way, right? Pretty sure it was. And we seem to be underwater, as befits an evil organization, I suppose. Unless you make your headquarters in the Tower of Starbucks, or what was it where Dr. Evil was? I don't know. Damn. I might actually check that other door now that we have changed things around here. This is 3. This is not... didn't we start at 2? Oh, okay. There's no going here. So what's this? Huh? Oh. Oh god. Crap. Yeah, that turret is kicking my ass. Let's see if we can reset that. Damn it. So this is another cell block, I guess? Curious. Wait, can we control it? I wonder if that's what that means here. No, I don't think so, but it seems to be disabled at least. Ah, crap. Camera. Can we switch you off? Your sound is annoying me. There we go. Thank you. Oh, okay. This is definitely not somewhere we've been before. Right. So what does this do? Yeah, it just takes it out. Very nice. Howdy. Hey. Yeah, that's really powerful now. What do we have? Stimulants. Something to lockpick. Some more health. And a downstairs. What do we have here? Kebab, okay. Totally worth it. Anything down here then? Or no? Oh, that's a thing. What's this? Beer and noodles. Don't mind me, just stealing out stuff before I talk to you. Very nice. Who are you?
You?
What?
You're one of the clones. Hang on, you're not the one who blew up GSV-2, are you?
Ian? The very same, and no prizes for guessing what I'm here to do now.
Haven't you been busy? Now, it might not seem like it with me here, working their labs. But trust me, we're on the same side. I'm not here by choice. If you're standing up to the complex, I can help you. And I would ask you to help me.
Well, this is a nice change. I usually have to work you guys before you turn.
An introduction is in order. My name's Ian.
Ian? As in Ellie's Ian?
You know Ellie? Oh, of course you do. Your escapades at Redwood Watts. Is she all right? My jailers didn't grant my last request for footage. They said the video from her lab was corrupt. But when I heard of your intervention there, I feared the worst.
Well, we kinda got her killed. I'm sorry.
Oh, Ellie. If only she had opened her eyes. All those years and she never once saw past her nose.
But didn't we have that footage analyzed and figured out that it wasn't doctored? What happened? How come they didn't kill you, and what are you doing here?
Oh, trust me. For a long time I wished they had. They wanted to silence me, but they needed my work. Instead of killing me, like so many others, they staged my death. Made it that nobody would come looking for me. My family? They moved on. It was for the best. There was nothing else they could have done.
Yeah, your body was found. Oh, is that a clone? How did they fake that?
Well, of course, they never told me. But there was a time when I thought about it a lot. I assumed they just found someone else of a similar build. Mangled up the body and made it look like a gang attack. As long as they smashed the poor guy up enough, my wife wouldn't look twice at the body. I mean, Jessica was always so squeamish. And as for the DNA tests, well, it's the complex. What more do I need to say?
I guess, can't really, hold that against him that he got captured. I mean, this guy's a scientist. I'm not sure this is the right moment to criticize. What work do they have you do?
I was one of the original researchers on the Kether program. That meant I have in-depth knowledge of its programming, its logic patterns, its inner workings. Naturally, now my job is to maintain the mainframe on which Kether is stored. That, and to supervise Kether's infusion into the clones created here.
So Kether is stored here. I thought it leaked into cyber. Well, okay, well, it's a bit of a technicality considering how that probably works, but let's ask.
It did. This is where a backup version was stored on a
Ah,
separate
okay, I see.
isolated network. While contained, it's harmless. Someone must make sure that the program doesn't extend its reach, malfunction, erase itself.
And why contain it? You could have helped it.
Do you have any idea what could happen if Kether became completely free? Exactly. No one does. That program has the power to turn the world on its head at a whim. Who knows what it would do? Look, I hate the complex, believe me. But that doesn't make me an idiot.
Yeah, I guess that's the whole cyberpunk problem right from the get-go, where, you know, once you have an independent AI, is that a good thing or probably not? Why infuse Kether into clones? Were you responsible for creating Yeah, were you on that? Because Ellie made it sound like you were. Were you responsible for creating Kether in the first place?
One of many, but just a junior on the team. I had the good fortune to work with some of the greatest minds in the... Never mind. You must understand that Kether was never meant to become self-aware. It was supposed to be a tool, supposed to stay a tool.
Okay. But why infuse it into clones?
My superiors feed me only with information they want me to know. For that, sometimes I'm glad. All I know is this. They hunt down every clone they create. Armed retrieval units. The subject is brought back here for testing. And then eliminated.
All of them?
Some slip through their fingers. Like you. But very few. Their recovery percentages are horrifyingly high. Look, trust me when I say this. I wish for nothing more than to end the cloning.
Right, let's say I can help you and you help me. What did you have in mind?
Oh, that's good. Thank you. The clones. Please, I want you to let them be. You see, specific dates for their harvest are decided and logged on the day they're born. But when they came for you, I guess they came for you, they planned that raid years ago. And since your release, they would have kept tabs on you, just enough to know where to find you when your day came. But you had a normal life before, right? Didn't you? Family? Love, maybe? You can even have children, did you know that? All clones can live perfectly normal lives. They are oblivious to where they came from, or to what fate awaits them. I want them to escape that fate, just like you did. Please help me. I prepared years for this chance.
Well, put them out of their misery. Yeah, I mean, it's either them or Kether. I mean, you could... I don't know. Well, prepared how?
Listen to my alternative. I have been working on a program, a modification to the mainframe. It could rewrite all the data compiled about the clones, replace everything with fabricated data. Background, current location, planned harvest date, all changed. I could release them. They will be free to live their lives, free like everyone else.
Well, it is a better fate than death, and I don't think they're abominations, so let's go with that then.
What you need to do is this. Go to the mainframe, hack into it, and run my program in one of the core data nodes. The complex will never know what happened, or at least not till it's too late. And the clones, they can disappear. I'll upload the program to you. If you manage to hack into the mainframe, install it there. Please. This is the right choice. I hope with every atom of my being that you make it.
I like this variation for one simple reason, because it's sort of a throwing a a bit of a spike into Raycast's manipulations, I suppose, because right now everything we have done or everything we're doing sort of plays into his head, and this is a bit of a wild card that, you know, we could use to shake things up a little bit. Because I'm still not sure he is actually one of the good guys, and I'm not sure I want to do exactly what he says all the time. So I think I like going along with Ian's story arc here. But first we sort of have to find Hammond and the mainframe, I guess. What does it say here? Does it actually say anything about... Yeah, I met a scientist named Ian. He asked me to rethink my plan. He uploaded a program I should plant on the mainframe. And we are being told to reach the mainframe by Raycast and eliminate all of the clones. Ah, okay. So this is Hammond first and then the mainframe. Yeah. Okay. I think this is what we should be doing. I'm gonna area transition 1 or 2 more times just to make sure that our checkpoints are safe, because I'm gonna take a break here. This has been a bit of a longish recording session for me. I'm curious where this leads. I feel we are approaching the end here, and there have been a lot of revelations. There has been a lot of really interesting developments. Meeting Ian was absolutely not expected. I did not see that coming in any way. So yeah, I hope we'll find out what else the game has in store for us next time. Thank you for joining me so far. I wish you well, and bye for now.